In today's video, I'm going to walk you through setting up your first gig on Fiverr so that you can start making money today. Hey guys, my name is Natalie and welcome back to Purely Remote, the channel that brings you all the tips and resources you need to see success online. Now in today's video, I'm going to show you how to set up your first Fiverr gig so that you can start making money online. Now if you're not familiar with Fiverr or you haven't heard about it, make sure to check out our channel because we have tons of other videos about Fiverr too. But just to give you a brief explanation, Fiverr is a freelancing website or a website that connects freelancers to businesses. So if you have any services that might benefit these different businesses, you can sign up as a Fiverr freelancer and then offer your service to these companies. Now with Fiverr, we want to make sure that we're using our existing skill set. We don't want to go out, have to learn something new and then come back and then upload our gig. So we want to start learning how to make money as soon as today using our existing skill set, and you can either do it as a side hustle and then grow it into something that could become your main hustle or do it full time. Now before we get into the actual setup, there are a couple of things that I want you to think about because these are going to be the main points we're going to highlight in our Fiverr gig that is going to help us to attract more customers. It's also going to help you to set up your gig because it's going to be easy and quick when you do. Now the first question is, what services will you provide? To make this simple, think about what are you good at? What skill set do you have to offer? Maybe it's something in the graphic design industry. Perhaps you are a fitness instructor and you can do workouts with people. There's a wide variety of services that can be offered on Fiverr, so you really want to get in and do something or offer services where your passion lies and where your skill set lie. Then you want to think about the different packages you want to offer. So we want to ideally have 3 different packages, a basic, a standard, and a premium package. By offering 3 different packages, you give your clients or your businesses or your future prospects an opportunity to not only come in and purchase at your basic package, but to also be upgraded to that premium one, thus bringing in more money into your business. While you're in this brainstorming phase, you want to think of upsells. So if they go for a premium package, can you upsell them to something else? Does it fit within your niche or your category that you're offering? And then we also want to gather some photos together so that when we upload our gig, we have our photos ready and we don't have to go back and forth taking photos or getting all the information together. Now you do want your photos to highlight your gig that you're offering. By showcasing and highlighting the work you've done in the past, this will give clients a better understanding of what they can expect from you, and people are also very visual, so it helps them to have a better idea of what you can offer. Now that all the brainstorming is done, it's time to get into the easy bit and actually create that gig on Fiverr. Now we will leave a link in the description to take you to the Fiverr homepage, but you can also type in fiverr.com and it will take you straight to their homepage. Once we're here, we are going to click on Become a Seller. Okay, so you do need an account to actually upload a gig and to purchase any gigs from other people. So you do want to go ahead and create that account. I'm not going to take you step by step through that because it is pretty self-explanatory, but there is something I want to show you on the homepage over here, and I think this is awesome. Fiverr gives us some stats about what the earning potential actually is as a seller. So if you look over here, I know there are tons of freelancers on there, but don't let that deter you from what you're doing. You want to make sure your gig is unique and that you're standing out from the rest. But what I wanted to show you is this over here at the bottom. Every 4 seconds, a Fiverr gig is bought. They've had over 50 million transactions and the price range is anywhere between $5 and $10,000. Now, if that doesn't excite you, then I don't know what will. It just shows us the great earning potential that exists on Fiverr right now. So we click on Become a Seller and we're going to continue either with Facebook, Google, Apple, or you can enter your email. Now, I already have a Fiverr account, so I'm just going to go ahead and enter my email information. Okay, once you've logged in or signed up, we are going to go over to and make sure that we are on the switch to selling. We don't want to purchase anything, we actually want to sell. On the top over here, we are going to go to gigs, and then we are going to go to create a new gig. Now, remember at the beginning of this video, I did tell you to kind of figure out what it is that you want to do, what fits your skill set, where are you able to offer services to people. Now, in the top gig title, you will then explain what it is that you will do for your clients. Now, for this example, we are going to do something around social media or Instagram. Let's do Instagram specifically. So I will manage your Instagram account. Now they do give you a maximum of 80 words, so you don't want to make it really long. You want to just give a brief description of what it is that you can offer your clients. Then we're going to come down to category, and they give you a drop-down menu of where you can choose what category you fall into. So for this one in particular, we are going to choose digital marketing, and then under subcategory, we are going to do social media marketing because we are managing someone else's social media account for them. Under service type, you are then going to choose which one best applies to you. So over here, we are going to go ahead and choose social media management because that's what best applies to this gig that we're setting up. And then you can go ahead and if it is a social media platform, you want to tick whichever one it applies to. So for this one, we're going to do Instagram. Once you've done that, you want to search for tags that would relate to it. So for this example, I'm going to choose Instagram, marketing, Instagram. Okay, so I've gone ahead and added my search tags as Instagram marketing and Instagram. You are allowed to add up to 5 tags. Once we've done that and inserted our tags, we are going to save and continue. Okay, so remember I did mention we want to think about different packages that we can offer at the beginning of this video. And the reason I asked you to do that is because when you're in this portion of editing your packages and pricing, it's easy for you to just go in, add what you've decided to do, and then go ahead and upload that gig. So it saves you time and you can also easily figure out what your packages are. So I'm just going to go ahead and call mine those, but if you'd like to come up with a different name for them, you definitely can. You can say package A, package B, package C, or whatever suits you. So in the next section, you want to describe the services that you're offering. So for this one, maybe I would reply to all comments and also engage with other accounts. And then maybe for this one, it would be reply to comments, engage with other accounts, post. So as you can see over here, I mean, this isn't a gig that I'm actually setting up, so I'm just doing it as an example for you. But over here, I've just done reply to all comments. For the second section, I've replied to comments and I'll engage with other accounts. And for the third package, I've said I'd reply to all comments, engage with other accounts, and post 3 times a week. So you also want to stipulate how often or how long you'll be doing this for. So will you be doing this for 1 week, maybe 1 month? And you can put all of those details in your package. Remember to make it as clear as possible to your clients so that there's no back and forth. They have a clear understanding of what it is that you'll offer in your packages. In the delivery time, you'll stipulate how soon you'll be able to deliver on what you've said you will. So I've just selected 1 day, 2 days, and 3 days. You know, sometimes you will be managing accounts for people who will get tons of replies, and all they need you to do is engage with those comments, to reply to everyone, send them links, whatever it might be. So I've said I will do this within these time periods. And Fiverr is really so easy and so beginner friendly. If you're not sure of what each section means, a pop-up will appear for you. So you'll see on the side over here, it says number of platforms, number of social media platforms that you'll handle. So I've stipulated in my gig that I'm only doing Instagram. So it will be 1 for each of them. But if you were going to do maybe the Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, you can go ahead and then update those to whatever it is. Remember, this is just an example that I'm showing you, and I'm using Instagram as an example just to walk you through the steps of setting up your first Fiverr gig. But you are not limited to doing anything within this category. You could offer fitness services. You could offer tons of other options that fit within your skill set. So I'm going to go ahead and tick all of these because they do apply to what I would offer in these gigs. So will I be doing page evaluations? Will I do content creation, schedule posts, engagement and followers, reporting? Once we've gone ahead and ticked off what we will be offering, we will also make sure that we have a amount of days. Then you also have a section for revisions. So let's say you allow 1 or 2 revisions to something. If you are offering a service, maybe you're writing a blog or an article, will you be offering revisions for that? Then you can go ahead and put your price. I'm just putting in a random price because I'm not going to actually be updating or uploading this gig, but you do want to make sure that there's a difference in your package prices. So I do want to show you here at the bottom, when we're adding in our prices, we want to make sure that our prices start from lowest to highest. So our basic package would be the lowest and our premium package would be the highest. And the prices that you set now, you can set them at an average rate. Go ahead, check other Fiverr gigs that relate to what you're doing. And once you have like an average amount, you can go ahead and use that as a guideline for your pricing options. Now, the prices that you have don't have to stay at this amount. You can always change it or update it at a later stage, but I definitely would recommend going in at the average amount and then getting some reviews in, and then you can go ahead and change those prices. There's also a section over here where if they want really fast delivery. So let's say you are going to be writing copy for a website or for an article, you can go ahead and say, okay, you know what? My basic package allows me to do this in 3 days or 4 days, but if you want it in 24 hours, I will charge an extra X amount. So if you do have extra fast delivery and you are flexible with your time, you can go ahead over here and say how soon you can deliver those extra packages in a shorter period of time. And I'm just going to go ahead and fill this in over here just so that we can go ahead and save and continue. Next, we are going to do a brief description of what it is that we're able to offer. Now, I am going to keep my description quite short, but you do have space for 1,200 characters. So this is the section where they want you to be as detailed as possible. So exactly how are you going to manage people's social media account? What will it all entail? And you need to make sure that it is at least 120 characters. So once you've uploaded your description, this gives your future buyers or potential buyers a clear understanding of the services that you're offering them. If you scroll down to the bottom, there's also a section for frequently asked questions. Now, let's say there's a range of questions that people might have pertaining to your gig. In this section, you're able to add different questions and answers so that way they have all the information in front of them, and it also alleviates that back and forth between buyer and seller. As an example, if you were uploading a voiceover gig, then one of the questions might be, can you do a British accent? And your answer could be, absolutely, I've lived in England for over 3 years. So this just gives your potential buyers as much information about your gig and about your skill set as possible. Okay, so for this example, I wrote the question to be, do you create the content for the buyers or do they need to create the content? And over here I said, I will create templates pertaining to your niche and upload them to Instagram. If I'm happy with that, I'll go ahead and save and continue. So for this section, we're going to put in what are the requirements you would need from your buyers before you could go ahead and start on the gig that they've offered. So over here, I've just put in 3 examples just to give you an idea of what it is that you might need. So I put over on this section, I would need access to the Instagram account, examples of the types of posts or branding ideas that they like. So I'm making sure that I get within that aesthetic feel that they're looking for. And what's the goals of their account? Are they looking to grow followers? Are they trying to get people to the link in the Instagram? What is the goal of the Instagram account? So then that way, as I'm managing the account, I can make sure that I'm trying to hit those goals and we are working well together. And there's also a section at the bottom where it says get it in the form of. So you can either get those questions in the form of a text, you can set it up as multiple choice or as an attachment. But I'm going to leave it as free text. I'm going to add, and then I'm going to save and continue. Okay, so we've done our overview, our pricing, our description and FAQ, the requirements from the buyer, and then we are going to go ahead and upload pictures to our gallery. Okay, now your gallery section is where you want to upload either your photos or your videos to your clients. Now the first section is where you can upload a video. Now videos have been proven to increase your audience engagement and to have those prospective buyers purchase from you. So I would definitely go ahead and suggest uploading a video. If you choose not to upload a video right now, you can always come back to that at a later stage, but you can also upload up to 3 images. So if you want to go ahead and show them examples of the work that you've done in the past, that's where you would go ahead and upload them from. So to upload your video or to upload your image, you're just going to click on browse, choose the video or image that you'd like to upload, and you'll see it will appear over in there. Now you do have up to 3 images, so if you want to showcase a couple of different options of work that you've done, you can upload it over there. If you are a writer or maybe you have some documents that you'd like to showcase as well, you can also upload that over in this section. For your documents, you do need to make sure that they are in PDF. Okay, so I've uploaded documents, I've uploaded some images. I haven't actually uploaded a video because I don't have a video created for this example, but you want to go ahead and make sure that you've uploaded as many options as possible to try and appeal to those buyers when creating those Fiverr gigs. Once you've uploaded all of your documentation, whether it's your photos, your videos, or your documents, you're going to go ahead and click Save and Continue. Once you've uploaded your video, your photos, and your documents, if you have any, to your gig, you can then go ahead and click on Publish Gig. Now, because of the type of service that I am trying to upload, it is asking me to take an English skills test. Now, Fiverr will have certain tests before you can upload your gig because they want to make sure that you are fully qualified to offer the gig that you say you are going to be offering. I am not going to take the test right now because this isn't a gig that I'm actually going to upload. I just wanted to give you an example and a walkthrough of all the different sections and requirements that you would need to complete before uploading your gig. But if this was the type of gig that you were going to be taking, you would click on Take Test. Once you've taken the test, this section over here will be highlighted in green and you can go ahead and then publish gig. And that's it. We've just created our first gig on Fiverr. Now, if you do have any questions regarding Fiverr or uploading your first gig, remember to drop it down in the comments below and we'll make sure to get back to you. And if you're new to Purely Remote, you may want to consider subscribing and staying up to date with the latest videos that we have coming out for you. Now, again, if you did find value in this video, remember to leave a big thumbs up. And if you have any questions, drop them down in the comments below. But until next time, thanks for joining me. See you guys soon.